Alright, so in this video I'm going to talk about something that I've learned the hard way in my life, and that is the power of consistency. I've done a lot of things, a lot of stupid things. I've struggled with many things such as gaming, pornography addiction, all that stuff that affects most guys of my age or even younger, and I've dealt with them all. It wasn't always an easy task, and the thing is, success doesn't happen overnight. Regardless of what you hear or what you learn or see in others, like, oh man, that guy, I don't know, made $1 million or something like that, it probably didn't happen overnight. What you don't see is the struggle and the grind that goes daily, and the little steps and actions that you take in order to reach that point. So that is the consistency part that we are going to talk about in this video. I'm going to give you now some tips on how to stay on the path in order to achieve your goals, and of course not quit. Even though sometimes it's okay to quit, you have to know when to quit, So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so the main thing about consistency is that you have to show up even when you don't feel like it. So you have to do the things every day that they push the needle in order to achieve the success that you want in whatever thing that you are doing. And you have to do even the basic stuff every day, even when you are sick, like I am right now, and you don't feel like it. So many people think that they have to make huge and drastic change overnight. In reality, all you have to do is take small steps every day, and those small steps and small actions compound over time, and you will see massive results in whatever you are planning on doing. Quick story, I was 120 kilos, no idea how much that is in pounds, is on the screen, and I lost like 60 kilos, right? But it didn't happen overnight, and that's the point I'm trying to make. Small steps, literally steps, build up every day, and changes like my eating, my cardio, my running, my weight training, they all came together in years, and I reached the way that I want to reach, right? So it's all about the small change that you do. You cannot go to the gym one day or 2-3 days or 1 month and expect to lose I don't know how many kilos or look like Schwarzenegger. That's not going to happen, and you have to grind it out every day and stay consistent. Even if you don't feel like it, sometimes you can take a rest day, but you still do something a little bit, even if it's like a short walk in the park, you still took action, and you got out and did something. Rather than sitting at home. So was it easy losing all of those kilos? Of course not, man. It never is, but I'm happy now that looking back, I stick to the plan and with the little things that I did every day in order to make it happen. Sure, I wanted to quit many times, and I wanted to go and eat something from the fast food because it was easier that way. But now I'm glad that I've actually not done that and instead stick with my home cooking and my calorie tracking. There's apps for that, but traveling and all that stuff, it's going to impact us. Obviously I didn't see results right away, and obviously I was not always or every day motivated to train or work or eat healthy. So yeah, even if I had like a little cheat day, I knew that tomorrow it's back to the normal schedule. Okay, so the first tip on how to stay consistent is to start small. You don't want to rush into things and do drastic change, like I've said before. If it's losing weight, for example, you might want to first start cutting sugar. If it's something that it's work related, you might, do something that will help you with that project. A small change every day that you are doing that can get it done. So yeah, just start small and do it for like a month, and then see what happens from there. If you're doing too many things all at once and you're starting a diet, you're going to the gym, you're doing this and you're doing that, you're starting running, you're going to get a burnout, and yeah, it's not going to be fun, and you're not going to stick to your plan. So number one tip for being consistent is to start small. Pick something, whatever it is, business, health, whatever, and just change something. and do that for 1 week or 1 month, and then see what happens. And this goes right into the next tip, which is to keep yourself accountable and to track all your things and your progress that you're doing. You want to see the results over time, because that's what's going to keep you motivated and push you to keep on going for the things that you desire to achieve, right? Even if you lost 1 pound this month, for some people that's a lot, for some people that's too low. For you, it doesn't matter. You lost 1 pound, you are 1 pound lighter than you were 1 month ago, right? Track everything. You don't have to, like I said, I use an app to track my calories. You don't have to use apps, you don't have to do that. You can use like paper, you can journal, you can write it in a notebook, you can even tell your friend or your family or your spouse, tell them, hey, I'm going to this, I'm trying to achieve this, I'm trying to do that, and they're going to say, yeah man, cool, let me know how it goes. And every time you see them, you're going to say, oh man, I've lost another pound today, great man, good job. Find someone to push you to achieve your dreams and to achieve your goals, basically, right? And if you don't have that, and if you don't want to talk to people, it's okay. Like, you can always just write it down. That's what matters. You have to keep yourself accountable and track it down. And if you don't see results right away, and if you had a bad week or a bad month, you don't have to get discouraged, because it's what happens. So that's the whole thing about consistency. You have to show up even if you don't like doing things. And the next tip, which is the last one and the most fun one and the most important one probably, is to celebrate all the small wins in your life, in your journey, in your goals. Just celebrate that. It doesn't matter what it is. If you hit more in the bench press today in the gym, like 5 pounds more, 5 kilos more, great man, celebrate that, because that's what's going to keep you motivated. You ran 5 minutes more than yesterday, great, celebrate that. You've done something that helped you with your work and your project, and it's not something big, but it still kind of helped you move along and get things done faster, celebrate that. You still have to have fun in order to keep yourself sane, I will say, and continue doing the things that you have to do. Consistency is something that you can start working on right now, and it's not about being perfect, it's just about being persistent and doing the things that you have to do in order to make it happen. Alright guys, so this is the end of the video. Alright guys, thank you for watching. This is the end of the video. I hope you found it interesting and helpful, and if you are on your personal growth journey and self-improvement, make sure to subscribe to the channel, maybe leave a like and comment down below what is one habit that you're going to stick with starting today in order to make it happen. Peace. Kinda cold, man, but we're out here.